Previously, we built an app that extracts audio from a video. The users provide the input file, choose the output format, and then we return the output audio. It translates into something like this. The problem is that the parameters are fixed and users can only change the output format. In this video, we are going to build FFmpeg argument dynamically based on what the users want. To generate the argument dynamically, we will use OpenAI API. Our app will take two inputs, the file itself, and then the instruction on what user want to do with the file input. We will send the user's input alongside with FFmpeg tools into the OpenAI API, and it will return the appropriate arguments. After that, we will execute the FFmpeg binary just like before, but this time we are using the arguments that was built through OpenAPI. We are modifying the audio extractor app. So first, go watch the video to get some context. I will leave the link below. Let's create our module to send the request to OpenAI API. Since they do not have official grade, we will send the request directly. We need to define the URL and the bearer auth. This approach will require users to bring their own API key. Each of our requests will include two messages. The first is a system message telling the model that they should give us the correct FFmpeg argument instead of normal text. The second message coming from the users. It is describing what they want to do with the input file. After that, we need to define the structure for the tool. Notice that here, we don't tell the model about what the tool does, but it tells the model what they need to do. Then we describe what parameters we want. We want three parameters: input path, output path, and the argument for our FFmpeg. And we make three of them to be required. And finally, tool choice. It forces the model to always call this tool, even if the user instruction is not related to the FFmpeg command at all. Here is an example of the response. This is the part that we need to run our FFmpeg. Let's format it so it's easier to read. Notice that this audio extraction command is different from the one in our last session. LLMs are not deterministic. Even if you send the same request twice, you can get the different output. To get more consistent and precise result, you should clearly tell the model exactly what you want. Our Tauri command is simple. We call our OpenAI module, extract the arguments for our FFmpeg, and then use them to execute the FFmpeg binary. For the front end, we will need four components: a button to open a file dialog, an input for user to enter their API key, a text area for the user instruction, and then a button to execute the instruction. This will call for our execute FFmpeg Tauri command and then print out the result. This is the result. First, we select the file input and then enter our API key, and finally we can give our instruction. We can extract audio. For example, let's extract audio and then output format MP3. And this is the result. Then we can also try to crop the video. For example, let's crop the video 90 seconds. And then we get our output. We can also try to generate a thumbnail. Use frame 90 seconds also. And there we have our thumbnail. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment.